Howdy guys, how's it going? I wanted to look at a kind of an obscure song today. I wanted to have a look at Fight or Flight, First to the Last. Let's take a look. Okay, I just wanted to discuss the tuning for this song. It's in drop C, which is C, G, C, F, A, E. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Okay, let's take a look at the first section. I want to start with a big bend on 17 of the second string. Then I bring it down. I want to be plucking that twice and pull off from 17 to 14. So there's 2 pull-offs to 14. So all together. I want to jump to 17 of the third. So that weird kind of blues note accidental vibe to it. So all together, we work into sort of a bluesy idea, still working around, I guess if we're in standard tuning, the F sharp minor pentatonic. So what I'm doing here, I'm doing a hammer on from 14 to 16 on the 4th string, then jumping to 14 of the 3rd, and then I want to jump back up to 16 of the 4th string. Then I play, after that, 14 and then a slight bend on 16 with a bit of vibrato on the 3rd string. So all together from the top now. Let's go back a little bit further. Okay, then after that we're working with this little arpeggio. So it's a straight major, I guess. I'm starting from 16 at the 3rd string. Then I play 17 of the 2nd, and then do a hammer 16, 19, 16 on the 1st. So I'll do that slowly. Obviously we're going to sweep through that, and then we're going to return to 17 of the 2nd string. Okay, at the end of that I want to add this. Let's slow that last chunk down. I'm going to do a pull off from 17 to 16 on the 1st, and then jump to 17 to the 2nd. And then what I do here is do a hammer into a pull off 14, 15, 14 on the 2nd string. And then I want to pick the rest of the notes. So I'm going to play 16, 14 on the 3rd. And then resolve that on 16 of the 4th. So let's go from the pull offy phrase here. Let's try the whole thing from the start, and then we'll do it one more time slowly with the tabs. One more time at the tabs. Okay, let's take a look at the second section. I want to start from 4th fret of the 5th string. We're working to this. So after I've done that, I want to play 7-6 on the 4th and then 7-6 on the 3rd. Then I want to slide in to 10 of the 2nd string and play the 9 and then go back to the 10 sort of go. And then I'm going to jump after that up to 11 of the 3rd. Let's try the whole thing from the start of the section now. Then I work into this phrase. So what I've got at the start of that is 2 little notes to lead it in, and then we do the same phrase twice. So I'm going to play 10 of the 2nd and then 11 of the 3rd. I've got a slight bend on 13 of the 2nd string. Then I jump to 11 of the 3rd and then down to 10 of the 2nd. So I go. Let's do the 2 leading notes and then that phrase. Then I'm going to go back to 13 and do that bendy note phrase one more time. So all together from the start of the little lead-in. At the end of the last one I go. So I'm just going to leave at that pointer finger. So I'm just ending on the 13 bend and then jumping to 11 of the 3rd string. try the whole section relatively slow, and then we'll do it again with the tabs. One more time with the tabs. Okay, let's have a look at the third chunk. I want to start from 6 of the 3rd string. I'm going to go... Let's slow that down. I'm going 6, 7, 6 on the 3rd. Then I jump to 2 of the 3rd and then jump up to 4 of the 4th string. I want to do that idea twice. Okay, at the end of that I want to play 2, 4 on the 3rd. So the most recent chunk. Let's try the whole thing from the start of the section and then we'll finish it off. Okay, after that I jump into this. I do a big bend, it's a full tone on 4 of the 3rd string. Then I'm going to tap 7 from the bent note and then pull off. Okay, so I'm going to bend up and then do a 7 and then pull off and then do it on 9. So I do that relatively slowly and then I do it 2 more times, but it's slightly faster on the 2nd and the 3rd. So it goes. So after I've done, I guess, the 3rd 9 tap, I bring the bend down and then I pull it off from the 4 to the 2. So to go. Okay. And then after I've done the pull off to the 2, I go back to the 4th fret of the 3rd and squeal that note. So it goes. Let's try the whole section relatively slowly and then we'll do it one more time with the tabs. One more time with the tabs. Okay, so section 4 is all tapping. So we want to start with the tap on 7 of the 1st string and then I'm going to pull off from 5 to 2 and we want to do 3 of these. So we're going 7, 5, 2. 3 of those and then I bring the tap over to 9th fret and I keep my left hand the same. So it's going to go 9, 5, 2. I guess the emphasis of the pulse of the tapping riff, if you will, I'm kind of thinking in triplets. So I'm going... So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but also we're kind of working in triplets with triplet groups as well. So it's kind of 3 groups of 3 per tap. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to bring the tap over to 12, and then I'm going to be pulling off 7 to 5. I want to do 3 of these, and then the same idea from 14. So then we're going to go 14, 7, 5. Back to back. Okay, then the next one I do, I'm going to be tapping 17 and pulling off from 9 to 7, and I want to do 1 tap on 17 and 1 tap on 16, and just alternate between those. We want to do 3 of each, sort of go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of 2 groups of 3 like everything else, we're just sort of doing 1 of each until we get to 6 taps. So thus far from the top. Okay, now the last one, I'm just doing a group of 6 from 12, 7 to 5. I do 6 of these, 1, and after the last one, I slide from 7 to 14. And you'll notice live when Dan does this, he vibratos the crap out of the guitar by just shaking the neck and shaking the whole guitar. So if you want to do something nice and violent there, you can. So let's have a look at the whole section relatively slowly and then we'll do it again with the tabs. One more time with the tabs. And that was the solo from First to the Last by Fight or Flight. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. I'll catch you real soon.